Hello, welcome to SCF Libraries. My name is Alfia Myers. I'm reference librarian at State College of Florida. In this tutorial, I'll show you how to write a research paper in MLA style and how to format MLA citations. Right now, we are in SCF Libraries homepage and we have a LibGuide for MLA style right here. We just click on APA and MLA, and here's MLA. We will return to this page a little later, but before I wanted to show you I wanted to talk a little bit about rules and regulations of MLA. Let me just go from the beginning of my presentation so you could see better. So what is MLA? MLA stands for Modern Language Association. This style is commonly used in liberal arts and humanities. MLA requires document formatting, in-text or parenthetical citations, the works cited, a list of all sources used in paper. But before you start doing research, before you start writing your paper, please make sure that you follow your instructor's guidelines. This is a basic rule for any formatting style, APA or MLA. Please make sure that you do what your instructor requires for for some particular assignment. And we will start about formatting, talking about the MLA format. What is it? So here is the first page of students' research paper. So we make sure that we double space the entire research paper. We use Times New Roman or similar font, maybe by your instructor's choice, size 12. Leave one space after punctuation, 1 inch on all sides. Have a header with the page number located in the upper right hand corner right here. Use italics only for titles. Beginning 1 inch from the top of first page and flush to the left, type your name, your instructor's name, the course title, the date. Start your research paper with the title of your research right here and start typing your paper. So that basically requirements for text formatting. I gave you those points in my PowerPoint. You'll be able to find it on LibGuides. So let's talk about in-text citations. So what is it? Very often we have this question from students. What is in-text citation? In-text citation is a brief reference in your text that indicates the source you consulted. Any source information that you provide in text must correspond to the source information on the Works Cited page. We'll talk about Works Cited page a little bit later, but we'll just talk about in-text first. So in-text citation should direct your readers, your professor, your teacher to the entry in your Works Cited list. It should be very uninterrupting, unobtrusive. In general, in-text citation will be the author's last name or abbreviated title with a page number enclosed in parentheses. I gave you several examples, so you just see how it's done. So here's a book in print with one author. This is the entry in the Works Cited, and this is in-text citation, author and number of the page where the quote or paraphrasing came from. So again, this is book in print with two authors. Here's the first author, here's second, and we do Wykes and Gunter and page number. If you have 3 or more authors, you just write the first author's name, et.al., and the page number. So that's basically what it is when we talk about in-text citations. So now we'll talk about Works Cited. Begin your Works Cited page on a separate page at the end of your research paper. It should have the same one each margins and the last name, page number header, and the rest as the rest of your paper, as we see here in the corner. Label the page Works Cited. Do not italicize the words Works Cited or put them in quotation marks, or don't underline them or make it bold. Just regular Works Cited in the middle. Center them on the top of the page, and only the title should be centered. The citation entries themselves should be aligned with the left margin. Double space as the whole paper. Do not skip spaces between entries. Then the second and subsequent lines of citations by ½ inch to create a hanging indent. And of course, your entries are in alphabetical order. So how do we build our citations? In this page, I showed you 9 elements, 9 core elements for Works Cited, for your citations. This is, of course, as followed: author, title of the source, title of container, other contributors could be then version, number, publisher, publication date, and location. Each element followed by the punctuation mark shown here. If you miss some elements, you can skip it. That's how you build your citation. So you can teach yourself. It's not that complicated. It's not that difficult. I like following those basic elements because it's so easy when you know those 9 core elements. So in here, I gave you some examples. Again, you will be able to find this presentation on the LibGuides, and you will be able to use it. And of course, after when you're ready to submit your paper, make sure you look at this end of paper checklist. So that kind of, I think, will give you confidence that you've done everything you're supposed to do. Okay, and now let's go back to our home page. So I'll show you again how to find LibGuides for MLA. So here's our home page. You click on MLA and APA citation guides, and here's MLA. And on the top, you see dark blue tabs for different sources: books, articles, websites, audiovisual materials, images, and figures. So we tried to create some LibGuides so students could use it when you need help. Let's say you're using a website, you're using blog as your source. So we try to help you to build citation, website, no author, and things like that. Let me just go up again. Here's images and figures, InText Citations. We have help for InText Citations. If you still couldn't find what you need, please don't hesitate to go to Ask Librarian, and we will be happy to answer your questions. This is it for now. I hope you learned something new, and we hope to see you soon in the library. Goodbye.